Well... Okay, Leonella and Sturk, you got to adventure in a single combat there. How's the barrels coming along? 12 barrels. Okay, next, why don't you work on some purifiers? And let's us stock our basket with some attack stuff. I'm thinking of what items I should have in my basket. Gotta chuck these barrels, yeah? Gotta give all the barrels one more go, yeah? I don't think... last 20 days, I don't know about planting seeds anymore. But, yeah, this feels very interesting to be wrapping up like this. A palpable feeling of wrapping up, and it's like, you know, the final boss, I guess, was kind of getting that item done, if you want to treat it that way. So here we are, just like cleaning things up now, and it feels kind of neat. I'm not gonna say this is bad, and I do really like how it does actually feel that Rorona the character has come so far in as an alchemist by seeing how like handily we are like now making those items. And I suppose that's the most important thing, I suppose, since alchemy was the name of the game. Oh, there's an item to the north. Gotta go check that out first. But first, these guys. Oh yeah, I went with these two. I was supposed to pick up... I'm an idiot. I went back to town so I would pick up Geo and Esti. Well, that's a couple of days wasted. Okay, proof that I'm still a Dingledorf. I still make dumb mistakes in this game. Ooh, nice dodge. Like, for all the stuff I have learned, like, I still make pretty dumb screw-ups here. Which I guess is also kind of like how Rorona is. You know, she's still being portrayed as kind of a little clumsy, and she's a little, like, awed by the world, a little goofy. Even though she's basically a master alchemist now, as we can see. It is pretty funny. Okay, well, we did okay against those enemies.
Did I get better?
Better, but not good enough.
I might still go and get Esti and Geo after all, because I don't feel strong about going much further with just these, which means some days will be wasted. I feel a little bad about that, but... well, it's only like 2 days, I think. 3 days, if you want to look at it. Coming here, going back, then coming here again. No, really 1 day, because, you know, I still would have come here and come back, so that would have eaten up a couple of days. Yeah. Nice Mandra root. Oh, he wasn't very active. Okay. Cool. Dead beast. Huya. 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 Oh, yeah, okay, I was like, wait, isn't it this way? But yes, it is. Still not the end of this fork. I'm getting sweaty. But okay, yeah. Let's clean up my mistake here. How's it coming with the purifiers? Oh yeah, those take a lot of time, sure, I get that. Any skits? No skits. I could have just fast traveled. Oh well. Here we are now. We got everybody to show up again, basically. Except Tantris, and I guess we never got to demo Astrid as a party member. But hey, she shouldn't have asked 10,000 money, huh? Supply and demand. And I demand cooler people in my team. Like this guy right here. SD, let's rock. Oh, man. Should I try to make the price up still before... Wow, should that be my final goal? Wow, I forgot all about this wild scent. So price up level 1 and level 2. Can we pull it off? We've pulled off so much now. And my stats are so high.
What should I make?
Let's see if I can finally fulfill poor SD's task here. Well, certainly we have lots of supplies. What was that triangle? Synthesize ingredient. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Okay, buy traits. Price up level 1. No, I wish I could, like, sort by quality and also... Oh, hold on, filter. Trait. Price up level 1. Nice. That's actually... Yeah, okay, this is exactly what I want. Haha. Now then. Filter, traits, price up. Oh, okay, hold on. Right. Okay, and over here we have... Price down. Okay. So we have to get the price up level 2 from these items. Right. So let's do that again. Price up level 2. Ooh, nice. This Night Lady's great. Okay. Let's use a super good item from here. Actually, yeah. And then these Forgotten Bones are actually also really good. Quality... Filter, price up level 1 is C. Actually, yeah, let's see which one's the better. I'm trying to make a really good item here. Price up level 1, C. Oh, the bone is still better, yeah. No. The bone is still a little better than everything that was here, right? We'll have one more look. 46, 39, yeah, definitely the bone is still better. So let's just slap down this freaking item right here. Okay, and... it needs to be the trait from... this one, price up level 1, level 2, finest goods. Yep, let's put big in as well. Oh, what about if I do this, and this, and this? Still 8, okay. Well, let's just... well, let's see if this works. It's not ultimate, though. Oh, man. See, I don't know if SD required the ultimate trait or if it just needed that price up 1 and 2, like, or if it needs both of them. It needs to be S quality and price up 1 and 2. Oh no, it looks like this is good. Cool. It just needed the finest goods all this time, but I just kept screwing up because I never. Every time I checked for them, I didn't have the right traits. Ha.
What you asked for, Miss D.
Oh, thanks. I'll make sure to upgrade the ticket items again.
Oh, that's what affected the ticket items. I really should have done this earlier, yeah?
Okay. So, anyway, what are you using that item for? This again? I know I'm getting on your nerves, but I'm really curious.
Okay. How can I answer this? Rorona.
Huh?
Miss Sexus.
Master? What are you doing here?
Just running some errands. What about you?
I'm here for a job that Esty asked me to do. She's been asking for strange stuff, so I was wondering what they're for.
You fool. You shouldn't get all nosy about a client's private life.
It is a good point, I guess. I think Astrid is right on this front.
Don't you have a thing or two that you don't want people to know?
Well, I guess.
This front desk lady also has very special interests and hobbies that she can't tell anybody about.
How do you know that?
You should be considerate enough not to ask her about it.
You sexist. You're making it sound like, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be so inconsiderate. Don't apologize. This is getting serious. Don't think
an alchemist is supposed to complete a job that was given by a client, and that's all.
I don't know, that does also sound a little fishy, given the kind of jobs that, you know, alchemists are, you know, can make items. You need 50 kilograms of rat poison? In the dead of night? Okay.
Do you understand me? Now go.
That's actually a theory a friend of mine once floated to explain how Rasputin survived his poisoning, which I think is a great theory. I really like it, which is that, you know, this, you know, Russian nobleman walking into the, like, pharmacy or whatever and being like, hello, I need a absolute crap ton of rat poison here in the middle of the night. It is to kill the rats, you see. It's entirely possible that the shopkeeper may have been like, he's probably not thinking of using that rat poison on rats. He's probably planning on assassinating someone. And he was like, okay, here is the rat poison, enjoy, and like gave something completely harmless without telling him. That would explain how Rasputin was able to tank that rat poison if it wasn't poison to begin with. There's no way to prove that, but I really like that theory. I really think it's a neat one. Apropos of nothing, this kind of reminded me of that, you know.
Yes. I'll see you later, Esty. I'm so sorry about everything. Rorona, wait!
That was close.
Yeah. Now she has the wrong idea about me.
Yeah, now she thinks you're planning on assassinating some kind of Russian mystic.
You deserve it. Just let it go.
I do not deserve that. I didn't do anything. This is all because...
Oops, is it really this late? I better get going too. Keep up the good work.
Hey, wait! I can't believe I'm being tossed around like this.
Poor Esty. Okay, but hey, we got her job done, yay. Let's see this item exchange then. What do we got here now? Supplement, special meat bomb, Isle Amber, Oh, nice, these are nice items. Bunny tails. Did we have a recipe that needed bunny tails? Ooh, cool new jackets. Rental outfit. What's this? It needs 100 vouchers. It doesn't have a level. A new costume! Hold on. Really? Oh, I haven't been getting any new costume. Is this what I think it is? Is it like this thing? A new costume has been added! Oh! Oh, what a fun thing to have here at the end! I'm so happy! What do we get? We get clockwork. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. That's got like a steampunk vibe to it. I like that.
I wonder if this is a good fit.
Ooh, that's maybe a little too goth for my tastes. Ah, but that's neat. That's so cool. We got a couple of new...
All done.
So that's how you get items, by doing, or like costumes, by doing...
All done. How do I look? How does it look?
Jobs for, SD, okay.
How's this?
Oh, I really wish I would have figured this out earlier. Yo! Look at this hat!
How's this? I wonder if this is a good fit. All done. How do I look?
Oh, this is so dapper. Oh.
How's this?
Oh my god, yes. Oh my, this is such a cool costume. Can we... Did anybody else get any costumes unlocked?
Well, honestly, everything looks good on me. Well, honestly...
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy now.
I guess it's not bad.
Which would match this? Sorry, everything else takes backseat now. I need to do this. Oh, maybe this? But the...
Oh, this is nicer than I thought.
let's go with that.
Honestly, it's not bad.
Now, let's just keep the glasses on Rorona. Now that she is a freaking genius of alchemy, let's have her have that hat on. Anybody else get costumes? Leonella. Clown outfit. Wait, her regular costume is called a clown outfit? Okay.
I don't think it's really my style.
Oh, everyone is getting such cool... Oh, yeah.
How does it look? This feels different.
Yeah. And finally, there was still... Oop, there was still... I could... Controls over with Stirk.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Yes, it has a good range of movement.
Oh, this is fantastic, the steampunk thing right here. Oh, I have to give him the goggles.
Feels a bit tight.
Oh, actually, those look a little
bit tight.
silly. I don't know.
Yes, it has a good
But I can't give everybody these top hats, even though they're so cool. Let's just have him.
Yes, it has a... Well, how is it? I don't really know much about fashion.
Damn, okay. Another thing I wish I would have done earlier in the game. This is cool stuff. And hey, what do you know? SD has another new skit. I was wondering, like, do we unlock the next thing right away now?
What's wrong? You seem unhappy.
Since, you know, I've taken so long with her one assignment.
Oh, was I? Oh, that's not good. A few minutes ago, a very nice-looking gentleman came through. Probably a merchant or traveler. He's probably already long gone, but he was definitely a looker.
He was really that cute, huh?
Yeah, he seemed very mature and confident, but sort of young and innocent at the same time.
Perfect.
Huh.
I guess I don't get it.
Well, maybe it's a little early for you. Actually, no. You should get an early start.
I think Rorona's fine.
Sure?
Isn't there anyone you might be interested in?
What? No, of course not.
Come on, you don't expect me to believe that. What about Ixel?
I am.
Oh, bad guess? What about Stirk then? He's a little odd, but he's got potential.
How about none of the above?
No.
Don't tell me it's Haggle. You've got an interesting taste, Rorona.
Well, he is a striking man, you know.
No, you've got it all wrong. I thought we were talking about you, not me. You're really pretty. There must be lots of men coming to talk to you, right?
I get it, of course, but it's a little too bad that the, like, art that comes in for these cut-ins is just the same, like, stock costume. Kind of makes you want to just keep the stock costume on. But I get that they can't make character art for all the costume combinations. That'd be nuts, you know, so I get it.
Huh?
Good talk.
You better stop talking right there before something happens that we'll both regret.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we didn't get an ST requesty. Alright then, is there anything I can do? Oh cool, let's just do a couple of these to make some money. You know what? We end up having a lot of money when I do this. I guess I could do it after all. Damn, look at all these. Okay, now it wrapped up. I guess I could do it after all, just as a little, like... little finale. And I know we're at the end of the episode time, basically, but I think there's 16 days left. Let's just finish the game, or at least...
Miss me?
Let's see if the game ends when we wrap up this thing. Yeah, I finally have the cash for it, so let's bring...
I'd be happy to go on an adventure with you.
Let's see what Astrid brings to the table. We're finally able to do that as well, so... you know, just this once. Okay, Astrid, you get your bone tossed to you. Oh man, this dapper steampunk look is so cool. I'm so thrilled. And yeah, the only thing I now am sad that I didn't work... oh, pardon me. I'm sad that I didn't work this out earlier when playing this game. That these things give the costumes. Let's have one fight so I see what not Rorona, what Astrid does. Here's of course SD 132. Not bad, not bad. I mean Rorona of course hits about the same actually. That's actually kind of funny there. Equal on that front. Ooh, that was a
Excuse me.
big drop. So these tigerfish didn't drop marine light. It would have said that if they did. But I guess not.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so she does okay. Astrid, that is. See what her abilities are, also. First and the same selection of enemies. Okay, what are your moves? Genius Call? Uh-huh. Chance of slow on entire enemy. Lower attack, defense, speed, nice. Fire damage and lower level on multiple enemies. Okay. What does entire enemy mean?
This is a taste of true power.
I don't know, but let's just do that real quick. Brutal. It was cool. Oh, there's a third trick hidden in the back there. I just noticed. So we want to hit like this. Okay. Also, these tricks are no longer a problem. They were a problem back when we first went to Naval Lake, but now they're not. Boink. Boink. Alright, let's do some... Also, one thing we can see with Astrid. Let's see. First we give the barrel. Oh! Oh, we didn't get to see Astrid's thing. We gotta do that early next time. Okay, but we can still do it. No problem. Interesting. Looks like 50 is the maximum level in the game, because Astrid is not getting any EXP. Makes sense. Ey.
Let's wrap this up quick.
Oh, no, wait, no, I gotta do it with Rorona. Okay. We will see it. Let's chuck it at the tigerfish, because it has more health, so it can take this barrel without dying, I think. That's a lot of damage, though.
Wide open.
Oh, that's just her doing her regular attack, but... Oh, I did not realize that Esti's second move hits every enemy. Cool. Aha. That's for progress, so let's wrap up a little bit. There was a path over here. To be honest, like, you know, what else have I got to do here anymore, really? If we really wanted to, we could just kind of camp out the final days. See what happens.
Let's wrap this up quick.
Is that smart? Because if there is a challenge afterwards and I haven't spent these 15 days preparing, that might end bad, so... I don't know. Let's just go. Let's just make a long, big-ass finale episode. Why don't we... I've got the time. I've got the stamina. I might have to... I don't know. I might get a little hungry doing this.
Well,
Don't think about food. Don't think about food. Now I'm thinking about food. Oh no.
Here, take this.
Let's see if Astrid has a follow-up. Oh! Genius attack.
We've only begun.
Oh, well, that's just her... Okay. That's kind of...
with my time.
you know, that Astrid just does her regular tricks. A lethal bomb. Ooh. I think that's a little boring. That, Astrid's follow-ups are just a thing she does normally with her, like, MP. Or even just her regular attack. Really? Okay. Oh, I was about to say Marine Light, but that was Fest. They look deceptively similar. Hey.
Uh-oh, here they come.
Blonk. And then, yeah.
Well,
And yeah. Damn, look at SD speed in this fight. If this enemy hadn't died, it could have gotten an attack off. But so far, Esti has, like, no-sold every other enemy. Denied their chance to act. That's the first attack the enemies got off. Amazing. And that's just because the tigerfish is so chunky. Yeah! Oh, you can cross over from here. Ah, I see. Oh, actually, yeah, we don't need to go camp at home because these days are flying. Oh, look at that. Look at what I just realized. We missed floor 9. It was between... So actually, let's freaking go back there. I just realized we were on the, like, actual track there. Track of progress. And this appears to only be one single room. So actually, let's double back and check things out over here. I believe this was the path I didn't take when I first came here. Oh my god, JC, a bomb! Uh-oh, the worst enemy. Bunny Puny. Whole lot of them, too. Okay. The ultimate challenge. Okay, you better hit hard, Astrid. Alright, that's pretty hard.
Are they going after me?
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Oh, well, the bunny punies aren't... Okay. I mean, they're still pretty chunky, but they don't hit that hard anymore.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. Killer team. Yeah, I think this is the one I didn't take. Please say it isn't. Okay, good. Oof. I remembered correctly. Yeah, so this is like a single area now, this place, since it's floor 9. Hey, what's up? Well, these guys were also really tough, right? The Groaplances? The Mandragora is the basic beginning enemy. They're not exactly tough, but...
What should I do?
Bring it! Oh wow, okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's something.
Well,
Come on, die.
Not so fast. Not so fast.
Oops, oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine.
not worth my time.
That was very quick from Esti. She just went like twice in a row there,
More to learn.
which is neat. Oh, hey, a Dunkelheit again. Yay! Another Dunkelheit. Yay! That's right, these things drop those. Groaplances. Good to know. Ah, in fact, this whole place seems like if you want those items... Ah, Marine Light. Perfect. Here's where to come for them. But I guess the Marine Light, like I said, I theorize that 120 is the cap on item quality. So I don't think, unless I can somehow make better traits on a Purifier, making the Purifier is not gonna be the answer. There's probably something else that I've missed that is the answer to getting the final couple of blips on that track.
This is my chance.
Okay, fine, let's go, you two. You 5. Oh. Ooh, did not kill immediately. That's too bad. Let's check out some more of Astrid's moves.
Feel the fruits of my research.
Oh, that's kind of funny. Thump with the book. Can we kill this final Groaplancer before it gets a nasty move off? Looks like it. By the way, not Esti, Astrid has a bit of a glass jaw. She has been taking big hits so far. Look at that. I guess she has no, like, regen or steal health items on her, so maybe that's why she is kind of falling behind on health there, maybe? I don't know. 8 days left. Scary. Hopefully there's only one room after this one and we'll have wrapped up the whole place. Yikes. Nice, I like this wide shot, letting us see what this place is like. Ooh, what are you? Gold peonies. How tough are gold peonies? Not very tough. Oh wow, okay, yeah, really not tough, I see. This Orthogalaxin is weird. It was really tough to begin with, but like...
There we go.
It seems to get progressively easier as we go down, except for the occasional dragon, which also was surprisingly easy to handle, given what a hassle the other 2 dragons we've met are. Fuel dirt. Yikes. Ow.
This is my chance.
Isolate that one, and I think Esti should get the whole lot. Yeah.
There we go. Good work.
Sick! Damn, we only got to level 40 with Rorona. We're not gonna make 50 still. Would have been nice, but no. Nothing here in this corner. Good to know. Ay, big gold peony. It's still the same. Okay. Yeah, let's be smart for once. Look at this. Boom. Let's just, yeah, look at that. We cleaned it up nice. I guess with that weak enemies, it doesn't really matter. Smart isn't that important. 5 days left. Come on, last area. There's a split. We're not gonna clear this place. Nope. But it was a good effort. Again, we did a lot better than I expected. Remember how scared I was, kind of intimidated by this game in our first couple of episodes if I could meet up to the challenge. I'd say I've done a pretty good job.
Wrap this up quick.
Like, room for improvement, absolutely, but, turned out okay. Really, when you read online, fans of the Atelier series, I've seen them describe that what they love is replaying this game once you know what the systems are, to then just, like, you know, S-rank yourself way through everything, like, optimize everything super well and, like, pull off. So I guess you're not meant to really get the perfect run on your first go anyway, so... Makes sense. We are running a little bit out of space in our basket. It's been so productive here. So there's one doorway. Don't mind me, Demon. Presumably there will be another doorway somewhere around hereabouts, I'm gonna guess. No, there's an item. Wow, this area is huge. A mud head. Okay, yeah. And both of them are guarded by enemies, so let's go to this closer one first. Maybe with luck, these last couple of places... Maybe these will be the last couple of places, and, you know, it won't eat up days and days, like it'll be 1 day per area? No. That is where our journey ends. But it was a good hustle. The costume was fun, but I guess we should dress up formally in our
All done. How do I look?
in our regular clothes
How's this?
for... But I'll keep the glasses. For our final evaluation. Let's just do that. Let's be proper about this. You got 2 purifiers done, Ham. Great job. Not as good as the one I handed in, but good still. Final check. Hey, there's another skit.
Hey, Rorona. Have you got a moment?
Sure, what's up? You look like you're in a good mood.
I've just had the most brilliant idea. Want to know how I'm gonna find someone amazing?
Well, I mean, you've already met Rorona, so...
Oh, yes, I do.
Ooh.
The answer's simple. Go on the offensive. My problem is that I've been waiting for men to come. So, I'm going to invite a bunch of men and women to a party.
Ooh,
That way, I'll increase my chance of meeting someone.
cool.
That's, well, yes, I guess that's a good idea.
Right? So would you like to come? I'd love to have you.
Cool, let's go. Wow, yes, our final day is spent partying.
Perfect. You're
Great.
so outgoing. I love that. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
Me either. I have a few more jobs though, so maybe we could do it when things...
Oh no, this was a thing you were supposed to, like, do after a few days.
Oh, I just came up with the idea, so
No.
a while before it happens anyway.
Sad. I am sad. But, let's see now. 9.6. Yeah, everything is good. Is there another skit with you? Like, I feel like, I feel like there would have been... No, there isn't. It's just a little chat thing. I feel like there would have been more SD assignments than just 3, since I took so long with that one. But, I'm not getting to the next one. No way, apparently. I'll just get some new elixirs if these ones don't, if I need more, Oh, there is a skit, okay.
So, Rorona?
Yes? Is it?
Yeah, I have something else to ask
Here
you
we
for.
go. Sadly, even if I can do this in one day, it's still, I can't hand it in, so it's too bad.
No problem. You can tell me anything.
You're making it harder for me to ask you now. Anyway, about this job.
A bunny tail with loot trait level plus, made from a puny ball. How do I get loot? Okay, you know what? I would never have been able to do this, so we're all good.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'll try to get it done as soon as possible.
Thanks. So, Rorona, remember what Miss Sekta said the other day?
Oh, it's fine. You don't have to say anything. I won't judge you.
What do you mean?
I won't judge you even if you're... Anyway, I'm gonna go now.
That sounds fishy. Poor Esty.
This is getting worse. It's all Miss Sexus's fault.
Everything is, Esty. Everything is.
What did she tell Rorona?
Okay. Any other skits? Nope. Gosh. Well, maybe we'll just have a nice, well-earned rest for our final day. And see what happens once we wrap that up.
Tomorrow's a big day. Either we make it or we don't. I'm so nervous.
I'm a little nervous as well, but also not because of the assignment. I'm just like, what happens next? Is this the end, or will there be a huge boss fight? Am I prepared for a huge boss fight?
I can't sit still. Maybe I should go take a walk.
You never got to explore town at nighttime. It's a little... Would have been nice if there was like a switch time of day thing. I guess it didn't have much purpose, but...
How'd I get here? Nobody's gonna be at the castle this late.
That's weird.
Hey! Who's there?
Yeah, Esty!
Oh, hello, Rorona. You shouldn't be out this late. What's wrong?
Nothing important, really. I was just thinking about tomorrow, and I ended up here.
Tomorrow? Oh, right, the announcement. You wanted some fresh air, am I right? Still, you shouldn't be here, at least not this late. There's no point in worrying. The results have been decided. You can't change that.
What?
I know.
Ooh, that sounds scary.
They haven't told me either, but I'm sure you did fine.
I really hope so. Why am I so worried?
I guess they can decide because they've had the item for a while now, so yeah.
Enough! If you want to worry, do it back at the Atelier. I'll take you home.
Come on, I'll be fine. I can get back on my own.
Nope. You really think I'd let a young lady walk herself home at this hour?
Again, Roronation running wild.
Okay, if you insist. Thank you.
Like, I think everyone in town is afraid of her martial prowess, so it's all good. But you know what? Yeah, let's go on for a walk. That's really nice. Okay, here we go. So, it's finally here. Yes. I don't have anything to say. If it's alright with you, we can go right ahead to the results. Now is the mystery. Do we still get 3 stars when we have 9.6, or does it get knocked down to only 2 stars? Do we still get the soothing guitar of soothingness? Let's go. Oh, wait! I'm not ready yet! I didn't mean to hassle you. Take your time and relax. Thank you. That was really funny. Alright, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. The evaluation for your assignment is... 3 stars! Woo! Ah, yes, the guitar. Congratulations, you passed. With a perfect evaluation, I might add. Oh! What's the matter? Hey, get a hold of yourself. I'm sorry, I blanked out. I understand. Now you're free from all those pressures. You can continue running your workshop. You earned it with all your hard work. Yes, thank you. Now, go tell Astrid and everyone else. I'm sure they're all waiting to hear your results. Oh, and... Yes? I'm really happy that you passed too. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Just. Assignments cleared was the thing I unlocked. Oh, this is cool! It's a little playable epilogue thing. Until the boss fight shows up, I guess. Amazing!
Asti! Hello to you too. And judging by your expression...
Yes, I passed! I get to keep working at the Atelier.
Congratulations! Of course I knew you'd manage. You're such a hard worker. Plus, after all the work I've thrown your way, I'm glad to see my trust paid off.
Heck yeah!
Well, I'll still work just as hard, but now I'm a real alchemist.
That's what I'm talking about. I've got high hopes for you.
You were always an alchemist, Rorona. Don't worry about it. It was all great.
Have you told Miss Astrid? It looks like you just came straight here.
Oh, well, you just helped me out so much, I wanted to tell you first.
Heck yeah.
I'm certainly touched, but you should probably go tell her. She is your mentor.
Oh, you're right. See you later then.
Actually, now that Esti put it that way, I'm gonna tell it to everybody else before I go back to the Astrid freaking. First of all, obviously I'm a little worried if maybe the sequence ends if I go back to my atelier, but also, you know what I think about Astrid.
Hey, what's going on?
I finished all the assignments from the castle, and they said I could keep the workshop.
Nice, I knew you would do it.
Thanks, Ixel.
Thanks.
I wish I could celebrate with you, but I really can't leave right now.
Yeah, you look really busy. Sorry to bother you.
No, I'm sorry. I'll bring you something to eat once I get the chance.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. You're too busy as it is.
Come on, don't turn me down. It might take a while, but I'll try to hurry.
Okay, thanks. I'll see you later then.
I wonder if these skits like change depending, because we've been working on friendship with, all these characters. I wonder if like the dialogue changes, depending on your friendship levels. Like if you had really high friendship with Ixel, maybe he'd like slip out of work to hang out with you or something, maybe? I don't know. Haggle! Huggle. Oh, this music.
Oh, good. You're here.
We got to hear it as well. Fantastic.
Huh? Oh, hey there. Welcome.
What's wrong? You look nervous.
Really? I don't think that's accurate.
You're talking weird too. What's going on?
Nothing. By the way, that thing with the castle, you know. I can't even ask.
But you can ask me anything. Besides, that's why I'm here.
Don't worry, you're a tough girl. I know that you're gonna be just fine in some other town.
Oh no, Bagel.
Don't assume that I failed. I passed, Pops.
It's gonna be okay. I know some nice people.
He was packing bags for us already.
Wait, what? You passed? Did you really? Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, sure. Of course. I never doubted you.
I can't even be mad. I like this guy so much.
Yeah, right. Sounds to me like you've given up hope.
That's not true. That was just you'll understand when you have a daughter of your own.
No parental
But you're not even married.
protectiveness. Okay.
It's mind over matter. Damn it, I'm screwing this up. Look, I'm sorry, all right?
I'm not mad. I know you were just worried about me.
Yeah.
There's that smile. Good. I didn't want to see you all upset on this momentous occasion.
But you asked for it. I can't believe you didn't think I would pass.
I'm sorry, Rorona. I'll make you some special armor to make up for it, okay?
Ooh, sick.
Armor, huh? All right, I look forward to it.
I love the idea of some sick armor. Maybe for New Game Plus, maybe you get like cool new armor to use, maybe? I don't know. Let's swing through here. Oh, I forgot that I left the outfits on the other characters. Oh, wow, Corey looks so cool. We get to see these costumes now.
Corey, guess what? Huh? What is it? You look excited. I passed all the assignments from the castle, so I get to keep the workshop. Really? Good job! Congrats, Rorona!
Oh, thank you.
Thanks. I'm so glad. I was so worried that I wouldn't be able to see you ever again if the workshop closed down.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Don't be such a drama queen. I mean, sure, I was worried at first too, but... What? Nothing. I'm gonna go spread the word. See you later.
Hell yeah.
Right. See you later.
Oh, and she's off. Groovy. Man, this is so feel good. Just like this victory lap of talking to everybody. Like this. Was Tantris here? I can't even remember where Tantris, like, stood around. Oh, there he is. He was here. Okay. I was like, where is he again?
Hans, guess what?
What's going on? You look awfully happy.
I passed. I finished all of the assignments. I get to keep my workshop.
That's great. Congratulations. You deserve it.
Thank you so much. What were you doing?
I'm stocking up on supplies. I'm thinking of leaving town soon.
Oh. What?
Why are you so surprised?
Why wouldn't I be? This all seems so sudden.
Well, it's been on my mind for a while. Seeing as how you passed, my job here is done.
Well, what do you mean?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, right.
I'm a little
Of
busy
course.
right now. I'm sorry that we can't talk more.
His whole thing, yeah. I even forgot about that he was, hired to ruin Rorona's thing. Okay. Poor Tantris. He wasn't, like, that awful a character, but I still couldn't.
So he's leaving town? I'm gonna miss him.
I just couldn't get invested in him the same way as the other party members, unfortunately. Poor guy. Okay, let's swing this away then, because when we make this big loop, we will be back at the workshop. Ah, yeah, this sick costume.
Leona, guess what? Rorona, what's the matter? I passed all of the assignments from the castle. I can keep the workshop. Really? That's great. Congratulations, Rorona. Thank you.
You should have told us before. We could have prepared a gift for you.
Aw.
Well, I just found out today. Anyway, I have to go tell Master about this. See you later, Leona. Okay. I'll think of the perfect gift for you.
Aw, sounds nice.
Okay, thanks.
Although I don't think Leonella should worry about that. If, you know, if she's a street performer and she's, like, struggling to make by. Yo, Cole! I get to party with Cole as well about this. Awesome! I forgot that he hangs out here.
Hey, sis. Cole? There you are. I've been looking for you.
Oh, you were? Did you want something?
I was just curious about how that whole assignment thing went.
No, you do care about me.
Stop smiling. You're creeping me out. So, how'd it go?
I passed. I get to keep my workshop.
Good. I'm glad. Now I don't have to worry about losing my best customer.
Okay, ever the businessman, this kid. I get him.
Is that all you were worried about?
What else is there to worry about?
Oh, jeez.
Fine.
Are you talking to yourself?
See what I mean? Like, I wonder if we, like, really grinded Cole's friendship, if he would have been a little more open here.
I'll give you a discount next time you buy something from me. That'll be my gift.
Really? Yay!
But make sure to buy a lot so I can still make some profit.
All right. Thanks, Cole.
Ah, shrewd as ever. I appreciate that. Oh, he disappears as well. Okay. And over here we should find Gio and then Rorona's parents. Actually, hold on. Rorona's parents were here, right? No? No, it just looks the same. It's a little bit more down this way. There you are. What's up, dude?
Mr. Gio!
Wow. I didn't realize his theme song was, like, so brass heavy. Wow.
Oh, it's you. Looks like you've got good news.
Yes. You already knew? Did you hear from Sturk?
I could tell by the look on your face. You look so excited.
Oops. Was it really that obvious?
You shouldn't be embarrassed. You deserve it.
Yeah. It went by so fast. But so much happened.
Congratulations. I wish we could talk longer, but I shouldn't keep you. I'll stop by the workshop some other time to give you my official regards.
Ooh, exciting. Ah, it was nice, but I don't know. It was a little short, a little brief compared to everybody else. Oh well. Here's Rona's parents. Gotta tell them as well, obviously.
Dad! Mom, guess what? Huh? Where are they?
Oh, that's really sad. Aw.
Rorona, there you are.
Oh, fantastic! What a good fake out! Oh, that's so lovely.
Mom? And Dad? Where were you guys?
Well, we went on a trip.
You couldn't just stay home today?
What's the matter with you?
Did we get the dates wrong? We came back today, since we thought this was the day you were going to get your results.
That's kinda nice. Not taking into account delays in travel, but sure.
What? So you did remember?
Of course we did. It's our daughter's big day. How could we forget?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, how did it go?
I passed!
You did? I'm so glad. I mean, I knew you could do it.
I get it.
You did great these past 3 years. Congratulations, dear.
Thank you!
We should celebrate tonight. Just the three of us.
You're right. I better cook something tasty. Can you help me, Rorona?
Okay. Oh, actually, can you wait? I have to go tell Master first.
You haven't told her yet? Oh, Rorona. Just hurry.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah! That felt really nice too. As goofy as Rorona's parents were, which is appropriate for how goofy Rorona is. You know, that was great. Pamela, what up? Oh no! Wait a second.
Pamela! Pamela! Where is she?
Boo!
Oh god. Man,
Gotcha. I haven't seen that face in a while.
if you told me that freaking Atelier Rorona would have been the scariest game on my channel, I wouldn't have believed you, but now I am a believer. That startled me.
You scared me. Don't do that.
I knew you were coming, so I was hiding here all morning.
Then I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Aw, come on, Rorona.
Oh, that's not fair. Don't be so mean. I'm sorry, Rorona.
Fine. I passed. And I can keep my workshop.
Although I guess it is nice, because Pamela has been a bit trolly throughout the game. You know, to put her on the spot for once, I guess, for her antics. That's kind of nice.
Really? Yay! Way to go, Rorona! And it's all thanks to my help, right?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, you really...
You got the book with the elixir in it, right? That was a big help in all our adventures.
Huh? When did you help me?
I can't believe you don't remember. I helped you when...
Aw, jeez.
You know what? There were so many times that I can't remember them all.
Oh, that's actually really funny.
Yeah, right. Let's just keep it at that. Anyway, I should go tell everyone else. See you later, Pamela.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you!
Huh? Okay, but apparently Rorona is... Oh, there is still a thing to do here. What? Oh, Rorona, I just wanted to congratulate her. Oh, okay, it wasn't actually anything real. And Tiffany, of course we gotta tell her as well.
Miss Tiffany! Rorona, there you are. You look excited. So? I passed! I can keep my workshop! Great. Oh, I'm so relieved. I'm sorry for all the trouble. No, don't be. Congratulations, Rorona, really. So, should we open a special bottle to celebrate?
Oh, crap, no, hold on now.
Whoa, wait. Shouldn't you stay away from alcohol? Oh? And why is that? Well, don't you remember? You forget things when you get drunk? And I really don't want you to forget anything about today.
That's actually really smooth, and to the point.
You're right. I won't drink if you don't want me to. Good. But you better drink with me once you're old enough. Ooh, I can't wait. I hope that wasn't a promise.
Okay, that was... kind of not exactly what I was hoping for, but sure. We can plant some flowers still.
What should I do first?
But I don't have any seeds on me. Yeah, so we'll just go back to the shop. Man, this was great. I said it back in, what was it? When I played Ys Othenfelgana. A playable, like, epilogue thing where you can actually run around freely and talk to people. To really get that feel of, like just the closing feel. It's so good. I love that feel.
Master!
Now, forget Astrid. What about Hom? I want to celebrate with Hom.
I did it! I passed! We can keep the workshop!
That's nice. I knew you wouldn't fail.
You don't look all that excited. I worked so hard for such a long time.
I know that more than anyone. You did a great job. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, Hom! Grandmaster, it's all ready to go.
Oh, thanks.
What's ready?
Oh, I'm thinking about leaving town.
Oh.
Now? I thought we were gonna celebrate together. How long will you be gone?
Oh, I'm not just going on a trip. I'm leaving town, and I don't plan on coming back for a while.
What do you mean? Wait, what are you saying? When did you... I don't understand!
I've been planning this for a while. I wanted to leave earlier, but...
So this isn't a joke? But why? I worked so hard to keep this workshop so that we could stay. Why do you want to go now?
Exactly. You worked for it, but not for me.
Like, that is true, actually.
This is your workshop. There's no reason for me to stay.
That's pretty accurate from Astrid, yeah.
That's not true. master. So this workshop's...
I'm sorry. I've never been good at explaining things.
That's also true.
Remember when I told you about my master?
What does your master have to do with any of this?
Just listen. Like I said before, her alchemy skills weren't good enough to please everyone in town. And because of that, the kingdom treated her poorly. I was already taking care of most of the jobs at the workshop back then. But I guess that still wasn't good enough. My master was exiled from this town.
That's horrible.
Only a handful of people came to visit her, as she was lying on her deathbed.
Oh wow, yeah, that really does suck. Okay, fine. I feel kind of bad for Astrid now.
So after my master passed away, I refused to do any jobs for the townspeople.
Okay, well, I guess that's... Okay, yeah. I see her acerbic acerbic attitude to some extent now, if that's the case.
I know that's not a good reason, and I won't deny that I may have been acting irrational, but
So, are you leaving because you don't like the people here?
No, that's not the reason. I don't know how to put this, but...
Just say it already! I can handle the truth!
Well...
And honestly, it sounds like she feels like she isn't... She herself feels like she isn't fit to the job. Interesting. We'll see what she says now.
I'm thinking of going back to my roots and doing alchemy for the people.
Yeah, I guess... Interesting. This is a satisfactory ending to this Rorona and Astrid saga. Her, like, kind of... She does sound like she is humbled by how well Rorona did, to some extent.
I only came to this decision after watching you work so hard.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What? Do you have a problem with that? You probably think I'm just being weird. You don't have to say anything. I already know.
No! I just didn't expect this. Besides, you don't have to go to a whole other town just to do that. You can do it right here. With me.
It's harder to start from -50 than it is to start from 0. It'll be too hard to change the image that people already have of me. Plus...
Okay, I see that, yeah.
I don't want to ruin everything that you've created here.
But...
Please don't make that face. You haven't matured at all when it comes to that. It's not like we're never gonna see each other again. I'll come and visit you once I've settled in.
Do you promise?
I do. And I'll miss you too. You know, you do have a tendency to slack off whenever I'm not around.
Look who's talking.
That's a good... Yeah, finally, Rorona, yeah.
There's that smile I love. I'm glad I got to see it before I left. Well, I'm going now.
Master...
Hom, take good care of Rorona for me.
Yes, please take care of yourself, too.
Bye-bye, Rorona.
Bye. See you later?
Absolutely. See you later.
She's gone.
Yes, she is.
I bet she's gonna be a popular alchemist in no time.
I agree. Grandmaster is a true genius.
Yeah. I can't even compare to her.
Oh, don't say that, Rorona. Look at how well... Okay, freaking Hom here with the save. Thank you, Hom. I love Hom so much. I disagree. I think you are a great master, too.
Thanks, Hum. Alright. I better work really hard. Otherwise, Master's gonna take all of my business.
I shall help. Order me to do anything, Master. Hey, look, is that the first time Hom's like straight up smiled? No, she was with the cats and back then. Yeah. But still, cool. Oh yeah, what a jam. Wow, that really was the ending then. Okay then. There it is, Akio Otsuka as Gio. Yes. Okay, now I have to try and review all of this. Wow, that's gonna be tough. There's a lot to digest here. If we talk about the story and atmosphere, I think it's obvious. Oh shit, is that male Hom right there? Wow, they look really dapper too. That was a really cool design as well. Okay, well, sorry. Once again, look at me again being distracted by stuff. Okay. Focus. I love the vibe of this game. It was so different from JRPGs I might play normally. But that whole slice of life thing, the Yashike thing that I talked earlier, it was pretty true throughout the game. You know, the biggest stress we had, I think, was fighting Sunni Sturm in terms of the plot, and that wasn't... The stakes even there felt pretty low, all things considered. You know, it wasn't like heart-pounding to deal with the loss, like, you know, we just kind of got bopped and we're like, ow, that hurt. But I think it is to the credit of the game. Like, that's the goal, is to be like a more chill game where it's more enjoyable to just like kind of relax in a way, even though there is a timer going on. It's paradoxical, but and it really does work. I think it is very nice. The skits are really cute. The character work is fantastic. I felt so happy there at the end, just going up to all the people again and like letting them know about our victory. They were really nice. Except, like, you know what I think, guys, but like, I don't remember the last time I was this annoyed by a supporting character than by Astrid, and this final sequence helped a little bit, but it was too little too late, I'd say. I'm still just not a fan of such a trolly, acerbic character. They gave her an explanation for it, and she kind of like seemed to admit her own follies there by being like, oh yeah, I need to like start working for the people again. You showed me, Rorona. I hate that it didn't go even farther with her admitting that Rorona was her superior. That's gonna be my headcanon forever, that at the end here Rorona outdid Astrid. Not just in terms of being like, you know, an alchemist working for the people, but also in terms of like just skill. I wanna believe that, damn it. It's petty, I know, very petty reasons, but I still want to believe that. And I talked about in an earlier episode about compared to the really awful teacher in Owlboy, Asio, who as a narrative character I liked because the game really went hard on pointing out why he was wrong, and like he had a really big falling out, like a fall from grace and everything. It didn't do enough of that for me to like be fully on board with Astrid, unfortunately. Like, special thanks everyone who worked on the original Atelier Rorona Plus game. Yay! Man, oh man, Butler Hom, so cool. But so was Maid Hom as well. Look at how cool they are. Love them! Okay, yeah. But, like, apart from her, like, Tantris was just like, meh. But every other character, very likable. Some of the gags a little, meh. Little cheap gags, like about getting drunk or, like, weird. I don't know. It wasn't the most mature plot at times, and the skits in every junction. But overall, it was very sweet. Is this the winning image? Oh, no, don't fade out already. No, I wanted to look at that. That was such a nice image. Aw.
It's really over. What should I do now?
That's a great question.
I've spent all my time working. I'm not sure what else to do.
For everyone, keep trying, need to study more, go out with Esti. I feel kind of selfish if I say go out with Esti because I loved Esti. Contra to Astrid, I loved Esti so much. Do I take that? I kind of want... For everyone seems like the nice one, though. Keep trying? For everyone? Ah, man. Because ST's so cool, though. Oh. Let's say for everyone. Let's just be... We can't be selfish. Hey, we still get ST. Yay.
Good. I finished everything I wanted to do today. This really isn't my job, but I shudder to think what'll happen otherwise.
Ooh, that's cool. Look at that.
Business as usual, huh? Sorry, excuse me, coming through.
Oh, well, this is great. I picked for everyone and I still got ST at the end. Hey, look, selflessness paid off. Yay!
All right, got it. Huh? You take this one.
Understood. Ready to deliver.
Next is... What was it again?
Here is the most urgent item, Master.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, this might take a while.
You should rest, Master. You've been working all morning and you haven't eaten.
Huh? I was sure I'd had breakfast. Oh no, you're right. I'm really hungry.
Speaking of which, I need to start wrapping this up pretty soon, too. For the same
Looks
reasons.
like you're keeping busy and messy.
Oh, hello, Esty. Yeah, I haven't even had time to eat.
I had a feeling. Here, I brought you some lunch. It's handmade. Want some?
Ooh, this looks delicious. Yes, I do want it. I guess it's time to take a break.
Rorona grew greatly as an alchemist over the past 3 years. She earned a good reputation with her honest and professional attitude. Today, people form long lines in front of her workshop and offer her many jobs.
That was delicious. Time to get back to work. You ready, huh?
I am fine, Master.
You're hopeless. Here, let me help a bit.
What? Oh, no, you don't have to. That delicious lunch was more than enough.
Well, then I won't do much. Maybe carry things around?
Well, I just might take you up on that offer.
Fiend. Ah, cool. That's so nice. Ah, man. That's just the nicest, because, again, like I said, I was so worried could I even meet the challenges, and it paid off so nicely. That's so sweet. What a delightful game. It's just a feel-good thing. I love it. So, on this final image, let's wrap up my review. The gameplay is so hard for me to, review, because, as you can tell, I had trouble with a lot of areas, and I worked out stuff very late. But is that the fault of the game? Did I just not engage enough with it and put my mind into figuring out the systems? It's a game where you are supposed to optimize and you are supposed to try out the items and try to improve, and they carry so much weight. Could I have beaten that black dragon if I had gotten the right items on me and finished up Knight's Domain? Could I? Obviously, there's some way to beat it. It's not supposed to be an unbeatable enemy. It felt impossible for me when we ran into the Black Dragon, but it can't be, I don't think. So, the system of this game is very smart. You can tell, I like how I even here in this final couple of episodes, I was working stuff out and noticing little cool combos and stuff. And it's got a really good loop. It does seem very challenging to get that loop to match both your adventuring needs and your alchemy needs. And also, bringing all that friendship stuff that, I don't know how well I did on that front. But figuring it out was still very nice. Like I said, it must be really fun to then play this game again if you're really invested, to then try to pull it off perfectly on your second go, now that you know how everything kind of works about. Oh, let me think here. Let me think. What I want to say about the gameplay. I do think there were some UI issues, some quality of life stuff that could have been improved. how items worked was a little too obtuse. Definitely a part of it was me not like exploring it enough and checking enough of the help guides. I won't deny that. But when you get to like where I'm confused, like, is this a healing item or a buff or what does this do? When in other RPGs I don't have that problem. They very succinctly sum up what the item does without leaving any ambiguity with trait titles and everything and all like that. I think they could have improved on that front. I will say that. I will also say that it's tough to say about the levels. This was suffering a little bit from like kind of that what I've talked about is the uninspired JRPG levels of the late aughts, early 10s. I wasn't super interested in all the areas and they seemed a little bland. But again, because it's not a typical RPG, it's supposed to be, the levels are first and foremost supposed to be for supporting your alchemy. So I think the demands of the areas are different than the demands from a more traditional RPG. I would have liked a little bit more, we've talked about, my friend Jonathan and I have talked on our podcast about like the human cost of making really, really vivid and exciting levels. So I'm sure they did the best they could, but this just falls in that area of like, this is kind of uninteresting, these levels. I guess on that front, I'm already slipping into presentation here. I don't mind the visual novelty kind of thing. That's another like cost-saving thing. Obviously, rather than having huge elaborate cutscenes or, like rendered in the game, images and text boxes. I understand that's a sacrifice to make RPGs, and I accept that. I accept that a lot more than the boring like environments. And the art is great. Like this image right here is beautiful. The character designs are great. I really like them all. The music is fantastic. It's not what I thought, because I was under the impression that Atelier had a bunch of bot rock in it. The ones I've listened to online are, like, pretty rocking. This one, I guess they hadn't hit that phase yet in the Atelier series. This one was much more chill, which is fine. It fits the atmosphere. A lot of calypso music I thought was a bit weird choice to go for the venue, but whatever, it was also really fun. The soundtrack's fine. Although the boss music's, the combat music left a little bit to be desired. Not the most hype. Even, it doesn't have to be like metal screaming. It could still be exciting music, and it was okay, but not crazy, the combat music in this game. Yeah. But yeah, graphically, again, character design's beautiful. The town was nice, but the levels, there wasn't enough like interest in the levels to like really pique me. It's just they were nice on the whole. Nabble Lake was super cool. That was fun, being on the surface, that super placid surface, and then go underwater. That was really nice. Stir Highlands, when it like goes from like sub-Arctic to Arctic as you climb up the mountain, also very good. So it's not all terrible, but I think about like Orthogalaxen was just like that maze of purple places, and I don't know. Well, the first area is supposed to be very simple because it's the first area, so not too much. But like the ruins were, yeah. The mines were pretty cool for a couple of areas, but then it started to bleed in as well. You know, it's all. So overall, I thought this was a really fun game, really fantastic. I don't know if this worked for a Let's Play format because it was such a grindy game. So I think I would like to play other Atelier games sometime in the future. I've been floating the idea of trying to do some streaming rather than making Let's Plays, pre-recorded playthroughs. So I'm thinking I might rather play an Atelier game in the future on a stream. I think it might work better for that format than these kind of episodic Let's Plays. Is kind of my vibe. But on a personal level, like I said, I enjoyed this a lot. It was a fun introduction to this series, and quality of life aside, like, I assume they ironed that out in future installments even better, so I can only assume the experience gets even better, although I guess hardcore fans would tell me to go way, way back in time to those early ones, where they really had that original formula going on super well. I don't know about that. Not to mention, those really old ones aren't available on Steam or anywhere. But, yeah. Okay, let's run down my favorites. My favorite character is so hard to pick, because there's two such good choices. Because Esti is so cool. She's so cool, like, outside of combat. Like, she's like this, like, big sister character. It's like, I understand why Esti showed up here to help out Rorona. Because she felt like the anti-Astrid, where Astrid was the actual master, but was, like, really unsupportive in Rorona's quest. Or if she was supportive, she hid that very well. I didn't pick up on it. But Esti was so supportive for Rorona. Like, really believed in her. And kind of like provided, like, not like support in terms of how to do alchemy, but just like moral support, she was a big part in Rorona's success, I feel like, in this narrative. Coupled with how cool she's in combat, she gets that sick overcoat costume, and she fights with dual blades, and she does all sorts of cool flips and shit, and she's so freaking, oh my god. She gets a couple of some of those dumb gags, like about her age and his like her marital troubles, but they're not like that terrible either. I don't know, it wasn't terrible. And then she gets like drunk in that one scene, like, okay, whatever. So she doesn't escape from some of the like kind of more juvenile parts of the plot of this game, but overall she's just very hype. I really liked her as a supportive character, as a party member, all over. Her character design's freaking awesome, incredible. But how do I compare her to Ham then? When Ham is so cool as a concept, I was talking about homunculi earlier in the series, way before Ham came up. I was like, oh yeah, a homunculus, if you guys don't know, is like this alchemical creation. I should have realized that one would show up in the plot. And Ham is... that opens up the game so much when you get Ham to be your support character and like work on gathering and synthesizing. Ham's character arc wasn't super deep. It was basically, hey, look, here's this automaton. Oh, look, they're becoming a character of their own, like a personality and everything. Isn't that cool? But, longtime viewers will know I'm such a sucker for exactly that plot, and Ham delivered on that. And Ham's design is fantastic. Even those glimpses we got of male Ham there in those like concept arts, also super cool. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Esti was the fuller character, so I guess I will say Esti is my favorite. But it's so difficult when Ham is so cool as well. It's such a hard pick to pick my favorite character. My favorite villain, this game barely had any villains. I guess Meredith Alcock has to take the prize. Like, what else was, like, villainous here? The system, the overall society of industrialization is the real villain that's threatening to foreclose your workshop, I guess. And Meredith represents that, I guess. Because they're like such petty reasons. Like, he wants to get rid of the building to build his own, like, big factory. Like, that's the classic 80s villain, get rid of the youth center so we can build a giant mall that's all soulless and no fun, He's that character. Is he great? I don't know. But, not a lot of other, like, candidates for villains. Suni Stern, the dragon. Suni Stern wasn't that exciting, nah. Yeah. I guess Meredith wins by default. At least he was kind of funny in a couple of scenes when he's sneaking about like such a goober outside of Rorona's atelier. That was kind of funny. Yeah. My favorite level, maybe Nabble Lake or Stir Highlands, or the National Mines. Those were, well, I did say the National Mines got boring after a while, so I guess I gotta discount that. But initially, I loved the vibe of that place. I just realized who the real best villain is. It was the cameo by Big Boss, of course. That was amazing. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever done in a recording. I don't know what I was thinking when I was like, let's make up this Metal Gear Solid Atelier Rorona crack fic. Like, on the fly. Was what the fuck was I thinking? But it just like came to me when I kept doing the Big Boss gag for a couple of episodes earlier. I was just like, you know what? Let's hard commit on this. And I don't regret it. It was stupid, but I don't regret it. But anyway, yeah, levels... I guess Nabble Lake gets it. And I guess Orthogalaxin was cool as like a change of pace as a traditional JRPG level, but ultimately it wasn't very interesting either. So Nabble Lake's vibes just were really good. I'll give it to it. Yeah. This is a hard choice not because, there's not lots of good contenders, but it's because, like I said, I wasn't thrilled by the levels, so it's kind of hard for me to settle on one. Like, now I'm thinking of Knight's Domain. That was pretty interesting as well, and nah. Ultimately, nah. I don't know. The funniest moment, it was a pretty funny game. I had a couple of big laugh-out-loud moments for sure, but what the heck would be the funniest? Well, I've kept hyping it up so much. It wasn't meant to be funny, I don't think, but Rorona entering a martial arts tournament and just beating up everybody, including Sturk, is still, it's so good. I love the idea of her just being in there, beating everybody up. This clumsy, timid alchemist just like unloading on everybody. Oh, it's funny and awesome. I love it so much. Okay, we wrapped up the game. Thank you so much, everybody. This was really thrilling to play. And achievement unlocked, true ending. A new costume is available. Was that really the true ending? Can it be possible? There must have been something more I could have done, right? Because I feel like I didn't do that incredibly well. What in the ass? Oh well, I will celebrate this. Yay! I don't suck at Rorona, or I don't suck at Atelier games, at least not this one. Yeah. Oh wow, the music's changed now that we won too. Was this extra here always? I'm not sure if this was. I can't remember. Oh, this is cool. Look at all these. We've just unlocked everybody, including the enemies. That's really fun. Look at that fella. Oh, that's cute. That was a fun little action. Cool. Let's compare my favorite characters again, since they were so cool again. Whoa, what's this action? That's really neat. When does she do that? Ah, sick. Cool. Oh, I kept hitting the wrong thing. And Hom, of course. Hom. Oh, Hom's action is to sit down. Okay. Boink. Boink. Yay. In conclusion, great game. It's a very different vibe from what you might be used to in a JRPG, so I can't say I would recommend this to everybody, but it's a very sedate game where it's fun to like mess around with the system, and it's fun to interact with these characters. So if like a chill like kind of JRPG like that sounds like your jam, this and the others, I presume, might be worth taking a look. Thank you so much again for watching, and I hope to catch you in the future for other projects. Goodbye.